Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. I'm doing a healing message here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These cards are pretty thick, so they're harder to shuffle. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at the underlying factors as to what needs to be healed. And this is usually why many of you are hitting like a dead end or a dead stop, you know, on whatever you're trying to reach, which is this. This is that happy ending, Virgo. This lets me know like you are literally right there. You're looking at it and you can see it. Many of you with someone and you're literally just a few steps away, but some of you can't actually grasp it for some reason. Almost like it's being withheld. It's being shown to you, but you can't reach it for some reason. And if that's happening to you, it's because there are things that needs to be healed. So we're going to take a look at that, okay? Tower, change. Something needs to go under an abrupt change. You need to either change the way you're doing something, change what you're allowing to happen. There's a major shakeup that has to happen first, okay? This is going to be quite a wake-up call for you, or, you know, someone. Someone has to go through like almost like their world blowing up. You know, I don't want to say it that way, but I can tell you that that beautiful next phase of your life is right behind this tower. But the tower has to happen first. So there's some kind of shift necessary, Virgo. Tower, why is tower here? Look, you're here. It's almost like you're going to have to shake something up here. By going a little deep. I'm going to keep going because it's flowing here. The message is flowing. We have the Five of Wands. There's going to be a shake-up. But at the same time, I also feel like it empowers you, though. It empowers you. It causes conflict to those around you, Virgo. So there's going to be like people affected, but you, for some reason, you stay standing strong. This is interesting because there's a shakeup that's going to cause conflict, or whatever it is you're avoiding that's blocking this. Is you may be avoiding, you could be avoiding looking at shining the light on something specific that's gonna change your life, but make you stronger. It may cause conflict with people around you, but it's gonna make you stronger. It's almost like you going deep within and connecting with yourself deeper and say, you know, this is a fight. This is a journey. This is my journey. And if it requires me to shake up the things around me to get to the end of this journey, I'm going to risk that. Because, Virgo, you've worked too hard. You've done the self-work. And that wasn't easy. It wasn't. You went through this alone. And it looks like all the work you've done right now, it's on trial. And some of you remember that feeling. You know what it's like. When you went through your first tower, that's not easy. It's not easy. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of destruction. It feels very dark. It feels very scary and lonely. But you remember what happened after the blow up, after the shake up. You remember how beautiful it was behind that. And you did the work. You did the work. Some of you, you may have encountered people, you know, along your path that was representative of the work that you've done on yourself. And you started seeing your Ten of Cups. You started to see it. You started to experience it. It just never came fully together. And another shakeup is warranted here. You're just afraid. You could be afraid of the reaction, because I do see people that may be affected negatively. Just know that this is a part of the path. You will stand strong. Okay, so there's going to be some conflict. Some of you may be dealing with it already. Okay, there's a lot of mayhem here. Some of you are avoiding it. Some of you are avoiding it. Let me pull a card here. Nine of Cups. And some of you are not. Nine of Cups is here. Wish fulfillment. So this is, you're not going to mess up all the things you worked for. This is getting and having what you need. And being able to look around and be proud of it because you created it. You made it happen. So some of you guys have a decision whether or not you want somebody to really affect all the work you've done. You guys have very bright, colorful cards here. And it's like the end of the road, but at the same time, it's bittersweet. I'm hearing you've worked too hard. Okay, you've worked too hard. You guys are really experiencing a true test of your growth, your own growth. Okay, it's like you can throw it out the window, or you can keep going because you've worked too hard. Page of Pentacles here. This is the scholar. This is the one who studies. They work hard. This is the one who, no thank you, I'm not going out tonight. I have to study because I have a test on Monday. No, I worked too hard. You know, this is like the final test. This is the test that basically will prove if the past 4 years, if it was actually effective. And this is someone who's not willing to risk it. Not willing to risk it. So this is self-protection. This is about you understanding the walk that you just went through, the work that you put in, not allowing anyone, I don't care who it is, no situations, I don't care what it is, not allowing someone to come in between what's next for you, because what's next for you, it's huge. And this is contemplating and realizing that everything you've gone through was only to get to this point. All right? So there's something being dangled in your face. There's something you're being tempted in a sense, but it comes it comes with, I guess you can say, stipulations. You can continue and avoid making that major change or shift with whatever it is. It could be work, it could be relationships with family, or anyone, friends, romantic partner, anyone, you know, co-workers, business, partnerships, you know, things of that sort. There's something that's happening in your life right now that calls for you to bring attention to it, Virgo. There's something, you could have been ignoring it. You could have been, you know, saying it's not a big deal, which is a form of denial. It's something that it bothers you, but it's not that big of a problem, if you know what I'm saying. But you've probably been ignoring it for a while. There's a huge shift about to happen in your life. And before that can happen, you can't keep sweeping this under the rug. So there's something that needs attention. It needs to either be spoken about. Certain kind of boundaries need to be set. Certain things that have not been said, they need to be said, because whoever, whatever situation, they need to be aware that it's actually you know, an issue. Stop letting things slide. That's when you get your Ace of Cups. But see, it's like the Eight of Cups is here, but you're still you're worried. You know, this is the Ace of Cups. This is Ten of Cups. It's like the new beginning, the full culmination, the full completion, and the new beginning. For some reason, I see things are fruitful. You should be optimistic, but there's something you're worried about here. And you know what? That's because even though the opportunity is here, there's something quite not right about it. And the reason there's something quite not right about it is because there's something that's been swept under the rug for way too long, and it can't be anymore. Okay? We have the Hierophant here. So there's somebody needs to really kind of check either their belief systems, advice they're receiving or giving out. There's something about doing something because, you know, I've always done it. You know, it's, you know, just your conditioning, traditional values, things of that sort. You know, I was told not to cause a fuss if it's not a big deal. You know, like it's not really about that. Okay, honestly, because, yeah, you don't want to cause a fuss if it's not a big deal. But if it is something that later on you're really going to think about it, like I shouldn't, like it's bothering you. So that doesn't make it a big deal. It just does. It's like you need to stand on your principles. Stand up for your beliefs. Because those kind of things, it does kind of weigh on you. You do kind of think about them later. Like, wow, that person took advantage of me. That person really got away with something. I should have never let them get away with that. Like that, it doesn't sit well with me. Like, you know, it just don't. You know, that gives you that feeling. You know, when things like that happen, it can bother you years later. Like, wow, you know, I really let them get that. Like it does bother you. You know, it's more of, wow, am I really giving off the vibe that I can be taken advantage of? Like, do people look at me as someone who don't really stand up for themselves? Like, is that the kind of energy I'm sending out? And that's what this is about, really. Okay? So it's little things like that. It's things like that. If it's something that really it hit you the wrong way, just bring it up. And sometimes you'll be surprised, because sometimes it's really nothing. The other person would be like, oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. 2 seconds. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Full fruition. This is somebody who basically you can manifest for yourself. Have everything you need. The King of Pentacles, he hard worker. This is a very I guess you could say has traditional values. Very practical energy here. Able to provide for himself, his family. Okay, this is someone who has a wholesome, mature outlook on life. Helpful, you know, hard worker too. Put in the work, did all the work. Okay, it's because you went from the page, you went all the way to the king because you protected yourself. Everything you worked for, you hold it dear to your heart. And you don't allow anything to come and take that away. Okay? 5 of Swords is here. So I'm just getting a lot of change energy. We have 5 of Wands right above it. 5 of Swords right below it. This is the part where you're detaching from those dark energies that were around you. This was a tough fight. You see that broken sword down here? Just like this was tough for you to do as well. Broken state down here. It's just when change is needed, change is needed. You know, both of these are 5s. 5 represent change. Okay, even the Hierophant is a 5. We basically got 3 5s here. You know, there's something that needs to change before you can get to Fantasy Island. I can say it's Fantasy Island now because you're not there yet. But this is going to be your new world, your new reality. And you got to nip everything in the bud to get there, Virgo. These are just little things that we got to stop letting things, you know, or people get away with things, or, you know, things just pass. Stop allowing things. What you allow means please send me more. Please send me more of that. Please send me more bills in the mail where they just add a few dimes on there, a few dollars. So that a year from now my AT&T bill is like $30 more, and I never even realized it. You know? And the Magician, yeah. That's when your true power is here. That's when your true power gets here. So just know you already have everything you need. I see you trampling on things that's trying to come in and negatively affect you. Okay? A lot of you, there's like a lot of... I see people celebrating you. Like, you basically, you're there. My goodness. Oh, man. You guys ever have, like, the Mandela effect happen? My goodness, I feel like there's a glitch that... I'm not going to go there. Wow. Like, I'm 100% sure this was not like this, but, you know, I'm just not going to... All right. I guess timelines are shifting, okay? Timelines are shifting. We are in a whole different time. Many of you may be experiencing things like that. Wait a minute, that wasn't there before. That means you've shifted. You're in the new world. You're there. You can see and you can recognize the glitches in the system. So let me clarify. The King of Pentacles, that's your energy, okay? Coming to full fruition with something. King of Pentacles. Okay, after... It looks like somebody's having a hard time here. I don't know. Because I'm feeling like this is not your energy. You could have somebody worrying. You could be picking up on this energy. I don't know. Let me see. Because those of you who are not understanding why you haven't reached the pinnacle that you can yet, it could be, because I see worry. I don't know, because either you're picking up on someone's energy, those two cards fell, or you're worried about something or someone. Oh, wow. I'm not surprised this is here because Hermit is here. That's Virgo. Hierophant, that's Taurus. The Devil, that's Capricorn. All three earth signs. And this is clarifying the King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with another earth sign. There's definitely some demons that's trying to be released for you that you may be attached to. You could be dealing with someone who's still dealing with their demons. Okay, because I see the High Priestess as well. So this is working on your higher self. Getting a lot of knowledge. Some of you have knowledge to share. We have actually, and then not only that, these are all spiritual cards here. Very highly spiritual. Okay, the Hierophant is the spiritual teacher, the clergyman. We have the Hermit. This is the old wise man who can give you a lot of wise advice. And then we have the High Priestess, another energy that is full of esoteric knowledge that either you're not aware of. It's like a book of information being handed to you that they're wanting you to look at. Some of you're probably getting advice from someone who you look up to, or who others go to for advice. It's almost like saying, please take the advice, because they're trying to give you all the tools you need here. The Magician. So if there's something that you're trying to avoid, it's like trying to avoid conflict, or trying to avoid maybe flipping your life upside down because you think it's easier. There's something you can't avoid if you're trying to move forward, okay? Virgo, and I am going to leave it there, but I'm going to pull a card here. I don't know which deck to use because I kind of put them all away. You know what? Angel Therapy. I haven't used these in a while. Oh. We got Third Eye Chakra. It's safe for you to see energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Some of you, if you're receiving visions, listen to them. Another thing it says, Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Okay. I think that's y'all's. I don't even need to take these out. So you are definitely getting messages. You're getting information. It says embrace your divine feminine energy. Okay? Listen to yourself, your higher self. This is the High Priestess, okay? The nurturing qualities, the intuition. And your third eye is trying to wake up here so that you can see more clearly. Okay, Virgo, so I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that this was helpful. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.